Imagine living your best life, living in an area where the weather is great, no state tax, and then getting a letter in the mail that say, you know what? We did a special assessment on your home, on your condo, and guess what? Your special assessment came to $224,000. Now let this sink in. $224,000. It's not a bill that you got 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 10 years ago. It's a bill that you get today, and you owe that. This is a video that will open your eyes and let you understand exactly what I've been talking about. My name is Orlando. Welcome to the channel. As always, hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel, guys. Make sure you look in the description and the pinned comment. I have a newsletter, and it's free. It's free, guys. You can't beat free. And also, if you need financing on anything commercial real estate, that means duplexes, triplexes, office building, retail, any of that stuff. I've been a lender for almost 20 years, guys. I can assist you with that. The information will be in the description, guys. Make sure you hit me up on that. I do deals nationwide, guys. So make sure you look in the description. I have all the contact information there. Guys, listen. This is something that I've been telling you guys, yelling from the rafters, telling you guys, if you think that the property tax issue is bad in Florida, Texas, all over the place, you think that the insurance issue in Florida is bad, wait till you get to the values. Wait till you get to the values. I have been telling individuals, especially when it comes to seniors, that this was going to be a big issue. Why did I specify seniors? Because seniors aren't on fixed income. If you think about it, if someone who's currently working, that's not a senior citizen, right? That doesn't have a fixed income that's on Social Security or disability or something like that that's fixed. Imagine everyday person can't afford it. How do you think seniors are going to afford it? Well, guys, take a look at this. Let's jump into it.
Sleepless nights?
Sleepless nights? Every night. I don't know where we're going to live or how we're going to live.
Howard Konitz never thought he'd be in this situation at 79 years old.
We can't afford it. We can't afford it. We're going to go broke.
Konitz and his wife Sheila have lived in their 2-bedroom, 2-bath Williams Island condo for 10 years. The retired couple had their financial future all planned out.
Elevator modernization.
That was until they were recently hit with a special assessment.
The total assessment for the apartment we're sitting in is what?
Approximately $224,000.
Did you hear that? $224,000 he has to come up with. That's diabolical.
Diabolical.
I need to explain to you guys about the special assessment. These special assessments, what HOAs do to collect fees, they're saying, hey, we need to fix elevators, consultation, lawn care, whatever it is, fix the outside of the building. These are fees that they're asking for and saying that you have to pay, or they're going to put a lien on your house.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
And then not only are they going to put a lien on there, but they're going to kick you out of the unit. They will take control of your unit, kick you out. It kind of sounds like organized crime, like the mafia. If you don't pay us the fees, then something bad is going to happen to you. Today's video is sponsored by Aura. Guys, listen, we know that in today's world, on the internet, we have data brokers that are out here trying to sell all of your information on the internet, and they will sell your information to spammers and scammers and all other types of people that you do not want to have your information. And we saw this happen in the latest data breach by AT&T, where 73 million customers had their data stolen. That's why I've been using Aura, the sponsor of today's video. Aura shows me which data brokers are selling my information and automatically submits opt-out requests for me. Cleaning up my information not only helps me reduce the amount of spam I get, but it protects me from hackers who could use my information to help them access my social media accounts, bank accounts, and other sensitive information. You may already have one or two of these tools already, but not having Aura is like locking the front door and leaving the back door wide open. Aura is always on, doing the hard work to keep me safe so I can focus on other tasks with a peace of mind. I value my privacy and I value yours, guys. You can go to aura.com/Orlando and get your 2-week free trial, guys. You can't beat it. Also, the link is in the description below. Now back to the video. This is the reason why I say These companies are not loyal. You already know how I feel about HOAs. I've done multiple videos about HOAs and how HOAs will just suck the lifeblood, suck all of your equity out of your home. They will levy fees on you, come up with imaginary stuff, and you would just be thinking about,
You want me to spend how much? How much of my $234,000 I'm gonna give you is gonna go to lawn care?
how much lawn care can you do in a high-rise apartment? So he has to come up with $224,000 or he's going to be kicked out of his home.
Sensational.
But this is the reason why I do videos like I done 6-7 months ago, warning you guys about this, letting you know that condos, stay away from condos.
Don't touch it, ever, ever. Do not do that.
I've said it over and over and over again. And I've also said that if you want to see how a market is going to perform, normally condos are the first to fall. And I've said it multiple times. Now, I know a lot of you guys are like, Orlando, come on, man. How are you getting this information? Well, if you just look at what happened in the past, this information is readily available. It is very, 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 very much known in the real estate industry that condos are fickle. You're either happy because it's going up to the moon when the market is just doing great, or when the market is doing bad like it is now, they're tanking and falling. How many price cuts and how many condos can you buy in Florida right now? You want to buy in Florida? Oh, let me guess. These realtors told you there would be no inventory. Well, if you go on Zillow right now, there's 1 trillion of them. And guess what? They all have price cuts. And I know what you're thinking. Why do so many people have price cuts? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let's continue.
When you say that number, can you believe it?
No, not at all.
That's on top of their monthly maintenance that's gone from $1,500 to $3,000.
We never anticipated to have this escalation.
According to Condo Doc's assessments in Mediterranean Village in Williams Island, where Konitz lives, are as high as $400,000 for just one apartment. Projects budgeted for his building include everything from consultants to roofing, concrete restoration, elevator modernization, termite treatment, and $700,000 alone for landscaping.
Somebody also told me, well, if you're not able to pay, you shouldn't be living here.
This is America.
Now, guys, did you guys hear what he said? I just need you guys to really let this sink in. He said they are paying $1,500 in HOA fees by itself monthly, and that went up to $3,000. Most people, that's a mortgage. So you're telling me he's paying $3,000 without a mortgage? That does not include insurance. Now remember, if you own a condo, you need 2 insurances.
Wait, what?
You need the HOA insurance and your own private insurance. Then that doesn't include property taxes. And then that also does not include the special assessment, which is $224,000.
Man, I'm dead.
Now, a lot of you guys would say, well, Orlando, he needs to sell. He needs to do anything that he possibly can to sell. And I would say, yeah, you're right. He does need to sell. But selling a property like this puts people in a different type of situation, a bad situation that they will have to cut down on their equity. Now, I know what a lot of you guys are saying. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. And I'm part of that group. You got to do what you got to do. But as a seller, he doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to drop the price down so low to where he loses all of his equity that he has gained. But the problem with special assessments is, in some instances, I've seen individuals put at the very bottom of a listing, special assessment, $150,000. What does that mean? That means that they're telling you, if you buy this property, you will be the great owner of this great condo, but you're gonna have to pay that fee in addition to the price of the property. So as soon as you buy that property, you owe $150,000. Now, a lot of you guys say, well, Orlando, can you go ahead and finance that? No. Let me repeat that again. No. You want to say it again? No.
The assessments at Williams Island can't be passed on to a potential buyer. Konitz has had his condo on the market and has dropped the price several times. He was turned down for a reverse mortgage by a lender due to strict condo rules.
Maybe I can give it away for pennies on the dollar.
He is not alone. This listing at the Cricket Club in North Miami discloses a $134,000 assessment. A new Florida law enacted after the 2021 collapse of the Champlain Towers in Surfside mandates increased building inspections and reserve funding for condo buildings. The rules come with a hefty price tag for owners of older buildings.
You're telling me, so he tried to sell the building, he dropped down the price, and that still wasn't enough. He's continuing to drop the price, and it's still not enough. Now, I would say, and he mentioned it earlier, of course he could sell it for pennies on the dollar, but he's not willing to do that yet. He's trying to figure out a way. He's trying to get a reverse mortgage, which I get what he's trying to do, but that's just going to put you in more trouble. That really is. And maybe it will buy him some time to actually sell it. Because remember, he's still going to have to pay $224,000 regardless. Regardless, as you heard, Williamsburg, or the complex that he's in, will not allow you to pass that on to someone else. So he has to come up with the money today. Now, here's the messed up part about this. Even after they do all of this, let's say he was to pay that $224,000. After he pays that $224,000, guess what? He could still get another special assessment. He still could. That is not out of the question. This is what I'm warning everybody against. I'm letting everyone know that, guys, listen, these condos, I know, it feels great to go into, have the best weather in front of the ocean, on a beach, no property tax. Everybody and their mom is going to tell you, you want to be in South Florida, Miami, everything, like, it's just so great to be there. But what's the price? What is the price that you're going to have to pay for all of this? Not everybody watches my video, so I understand that. But I did forewarn you on this. I did let you guys know that condos are going to be the first to fall. I let you guys know condos will lose value. When you have all of this stuff piling up, and he hasn't mentioned anything about insurance, property taxes, everything that it costs for inside of the home. Remember, the HOA, all the HOA does is take care of everything on the outside. They do not take care of things in the inside. So how much did he spend on flooring? How much did he spend on new appliances? How much did he spend on all of the things that are inside of the unit? He probably paid a lot of money for that stuff. Money. But now we're in a situation to where none of that matters because he has to come up with $224,000. Remember what I'm saying, guys. $224,000. He just got that letter today. For everybody sending me the DMs, the emails, telling me, Orlando, but it's no state tax. Please, please stop mentioning that.
Stop it. Get some help.
Let's do math. No state tax, $224,000. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't matter. If I have to pay $224,000 just to stay in my own condo that I bought, what does state tax matter? No state tax. Because they getting you on the state tax. They really getting you guys on the state tax. For everybody that's preaching no state tax, they're getting you guys.
You son of a bitch. I'm in.
You guys are paying $20,000 a year on insurance. $300,000, $400,000 special assessments. You can't even sell your property because nobody wants to buy it. This is the reason why in Florida, there's so many condos that nobody wants to buy. You know why? Because every last one of them are trying to beat special assessments. Everybody and their mom is trying to say, here, please take my condo.
Pretty please.
And then you will be the great owner of a special assessment that's coming to you. Everybody's trying to beat a special assessment that they all know is coming.
Have you ever seen numbers like this?
No.
Susie Friedel has been a realtor for 50 years. She's a mediator for the Miami Board of Realtors and the Florida Supreme Court.
What is the assessment on the apartment that you have for sale?
Just about $290,000. There needs to be assessments. The problem is they've done too much at one time. The boards have gotten so nervous about all this that now they're doing everything at once.
There is no comment on camera from the association. In a brief phone conversation, association president Mike Siegel said, quote, "We wouldn't be doing it if we didn't have to. It's not like we're stealing people's money."
You know, the board does what they want.
The position you're in, what do you do?
pray.
That is a sad story. It really is, because you wouldn't want your grandparents or anybody to be going through that.
Never, of course not.
Guys, you have to read the fine print. You have to read in between the lines. You have to keep up on news and what's happening in your area. This special assessment thing, again, not to point fingers at this guy, because that's not what I'm doing. The information was out there. They were talking about special assessments a year and a half ago. And this is what I'm saying. A lot of you guys are like,
The money is burning a hole in my pocket, Orlando. I have to spend the money. I have to.
people are sending me emails saying, Orlando, do you think I should buy this condo? This condo is cheaper than it was last year by $100,000. But when you got a $224,000 special assessment, what does that matter if you dropped it down by $100,000? You still have to pay the special assessment. Make it make sense, guys. Let's do the math together. $100,000 off on the asking price when it's already high. And you owe $290,000 special assessment, you still have to pay $200,000. Is that a deal?
That don't make no sense.
I understand what the gentleman is saying. He's saying, of course I could sell it for pennies on the dollar. But isn't that what the HOA basically is doing? They're forcing you to sell it for pennies on the dollar, unless you have $300,000 in your bank account just waiting to give to an HOA. And here's the thing, guys. We going through this whole thing and I'm explaining and breaking down this video, but here's the thing. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. I've said it over and over again. It's going to get worse before it gets better. When have you ever known insurance to go down? When have you ever known property taxes to go down? When have you ever known these special assessments that are written in law? In law. That's Florida for you. The place, the place with no state tax. Because you guys are going to keep hitting me over the head with, Orlando, no state tax. So I'm going to keep hitting you over the head saying that the math doesn't make sense. Let's make it make sense. Let's bring back math. Let's do the math together. Put in the comment section how you think that no state tax and getting charged $300,000 for a special assessment equals out. You come out in the good. But you guys know I can speak about this all day long. I really could. But hopefully you got value out of this content, guys. And we all know you won't get all of your information from this one video. I need you to watch this video right here. It will give you information on the housing market, financial news, get into your first rental property, and the information you will get from it, it will be gold. See you in the next one. Thanks.